Microphone check. All right, we have a microphone. Incoming ad break starts in a minute, and then the stream will begin. Ah, they're doing the okay. Ad should be about 15 seconds out. Where is the ad? Ah, there's the ad. Okay, now we're in the ad. Okay. I think my game just froze. It did. It's completely stuck. Okay. Well, at least there's an ad, so I have a little bit of time. Now my game's acting up. Oh no. Hey, Vixen, how are you? Welcome in. We're currently having a problem where my game crashed and now it doesn't want to restart, and I'm trying to reset it again. It was working fine like 5 minutes ago. Why is my game freezing? I'm not doing too shabby, you know. Things are going well. If I could just get this game to function correctly, something's up. Okay, it seems to be working, but now it's taking forever to load my character. Ah. Well, let's get the intro out the way and we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Oh, hey, and I loaded it. Okay, cool. What's up, everybody? Sorry. What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is Syntax Prime, and I hope you're having a great day because we're going to try to have some fun today. I'm streaming today because tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, and I thought the appointment was today, so I got the days backwards. So I'm streaming today in place of tomorrow. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. My next stream then at that point will be Thursday. All right. So let's just get in here, and we're going to start doing a few things. I think we're going to move the villagers for sure. That's why I haven't done anything with the villagers. It's like I'm pretty sure I have to move. I don't want plain villagers. I want jungle villagers. I want this game to work better. Like, load. Well, I had my first day back at work yesterday also. It wasn't too shabby. I did forget to bring my Tylenol for my pain, and well, that was a problem. Wait a minute, my controller's... Okay, well, I don't really need the controller right now. It's more like emergency. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a. I freaked out for a minute. I forgot I have a warden up over here that I put. He's oh, hello. What? Ah, yeah, there it is. He's on top of that thing up there. Nice enough height where I could hear the heartbeat, but not close enough where I can actually get attacked. Even if I'm on top of there, I'll be fine. Hey, let's see. All right, so what were we doing here besides the villagers? The villagers are over there. We have some shulkers down here. Yeah. All right, tough. You can go in there. Actually, no, you know what? Oh, hold on. Let's see. You're full. You're full. You're full. So give me that. See what I'm doing. And then everything else has stuff in it. And we're going to go over and do that. Deep slate. Right, so let's pick this stuff up. That's got to go in there. This. It's not too shabby on there. I've got to organize this completely at some point. Let's see. Okay. What I need to do is come over here. I haven't been here in a minute, so it's taking me a minute to recover as to what I'm supposed to be doing and stuff, so bear with me, please. We are ready to go. Alright, so we've got to change this down here. I don't want these guys. I don't want any of them. So I gotta get, basically I gotta get 2 of these guys elevated and then create a hole here and move all the beds. Like this whole, this chamber has to move up. But I think we're gonna leave this right here. So this is just gonna be open, and then the bebes can fall inside. So I have to get the measurements of that. I have to change this up. This can all stay basically like that. Yeah, if I have them just drop like right here, it'll be fine. So the babies could drop down here. That thing will never stop making babies. I'll have so many adults. This chamber's going to have to change. I think I have to expand this. I might have to redesign this entire thing. Okay, now the question is just how far up do I got to go? And the answer is I honestly don't know. We're going to have to go up quite a ways. Alright, so what I need to do is... I need picture here. I guess we'll go with this one here. We're at -47 and we're outside of the jungle range, so we got to get up. So we got to go kind of far up. I think we got to get at least to 0, and then we'll see. So we'll leave this here, but we're gonna move these guys up. So all of you guys are gonna have to die. Yeah. It's probably another soaker. Let's go get it. That's fair. It's very quiet in chat today. Yeah, well, you notice my chats are a little bit more lively when I can stream later on, but I can't because unfortunately I'm at work. So this already is usually not too many people, which is why I had such a hard time getting to affiliate. But now I'm there, so you know it's fine. Obviously, that's not. Oh, that's not. Where's my class? Let's just take it. I think I should be good with 4 to start, and then I gotta build the thing up top again. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. That's a problem. Oh, I went there for an empty shulker, and I came back with the full shulker. Alright, let's try that again. There's another thing about it. Where are my rocks? Ow. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go. We're gonna aim for this hole. So we're gonna block your line of sight. We're gonna grab a couple of heads. They are actively trying to get away from me. Too bad you can't. Wait, why are you stuck there? That's not good. Huh. Well, that's not good. I didn't notice that about the water. Okay, if we move the water, I need that water to angle that way. It's going straight there. I need it to angle. This whole line here is going straight. How do I get it to... Have a bucket on me? Yes, I do. Alright, good. Oh, it's still straight. Why is that happening? Wow. There's an interesting conundrum. Why is my water mechanics not working the way I like? Oh, okay. So, okay. So is because I had too much water here? Really? Yeah, slide you more over towards the side. And now it's still short by one. I just thought about something. How was that ever going to turn off? Hold on. This whole thing might have to go up and then... Because I'm thinking about it. I have the beds elevated, right? And these two guys up there. And then the babies are constantly falling down here. That thing will never stop. Minecraft water, animal children, and Minecraft water. 3 things you should perform live with. Or shouldn't. Yeah. What's up, Zero? How are you? Welcome in. I think I have to move the entire thing. Everything actually has to go up. Dang. Because down here I'll have these villagers, and I want my jungle villagers. Okay, wait. Hold on. Alright, well, we're not working on this today. Now I'm trying to figure out, well, how am I missing one of those? How did I lose a block of rocks? Okay. Anyway, I think I have to rebuild this entire chamber. Adult maker, or basically the entire baby making factory needs to completely move up. If you have a switch to close off the villager flow closer to the farm so it recognizes them and shuts down. I'm running through a bunch of different scenarios in my head. If you're not familiar with how I am, when I start doing things like this, and I'm just looking around and I'm not saying anything, I'm running through a bunch of different scenarios in my head, and I'm actually theory. Yeah, I could. All I would have to do, all I would have to change, right, would be to have. That's actually a great idea. That is actually an awesome idea. Thank you for that, Zero. I figured it out. Thank you. Yeah, that idea right there. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to have a chamber like this, right? We're going to have a slightly bigger chamber than this, so we can have a lot of them just sitting there. So I can move a bunch of them in a single stream once I get the farm up and running. So we're gonna have lots of beds. We're gonna have a multi-layered adult chamber. It's gonna be actually the biggest one that I've ever done, because I am planning on doing tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of villagers. And if Chase ever comes back and plays, he was thinking about doing the same thing. So, all right. So all I have to do, right, is get a sticky piston. I'll make a chamber like this, but it'll be a little bit bigger because it's going to hold a lot more people. So this thing will probably be double the size. I'll have a better way for the beds, and so basically this is going from medium size to factory size. But what's going to happen is I'm going to have a block here. Right, so instead of this being here, this can stay here. So what I gotta do is figure out how to get it so that I can. I'll have to see if it works with a fence. I think I have one of these built in one of my creative. Hang on, let's go check. I should definitely have one. Let's go make sure that the idea that you just gave me actually works. Let's go to. This should have a breeder built already, hopefully. Tell me I have a breeder built. Tell me I have a breeder built in one of my creative builds. Should be this one. Oh, I remember what that was. Okay, I see all the other stuff. I gotta remember how to play with this mechanic here. It's all the wrong stuff. Oh, this was those other designs I was trying to figure out too. Okay, so I sort of have a thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to build one real quick. Let's just, hey, what's up, Mac? How are you? Let's okay. I guess we could just do it right here real quick. All right, so we're gonna go. So it'd be kind of like this. All right, so what I want is basically okay. So we're gonna want this here. Yeah, that's what we want right there. So the final chamber, which for these guys, if I can get this to function correctly, would be like this. Actually, no, that doesn't go there. What goes there is that. Actually, no, let's do this. Just a very quick and dirty version of what I'm going to be doing. We're going to make this another layer tall just to be on the safe side for these guys, because villagers are all idiots. Alright, so this is the upgraded storage. Let's see exactly how this functions here. Right. That's what I figured. Alright, so we're gonna need we're gonna need some of these things. So we would need to have a water source there and a water source there. And then one of these. And I've already got that. I don't care about the babies. I'm glad I made it a little bit taller over here. Okay, so this is the test. What happens when they get over here? Yeah, okay. Well, the babies will come out, but they'll all be adults. So the babies don't matter. It's about the adults. They slowly channel in. So this will work. This will work as far as that goes. And then, okay, now if I was to release them, then they would get pushed immediately out the way. And then the idea is that there would be a hole here. Right? And so then, there we go. There's a system. Works perfectly. I can sit there and I can let them out, and then I can just stop them. And then they'll build up again at the top. Just woke up. I gotta support my favorite Minecraft streamer. I appreciate, man. Love you too, bro. But yeah, there we go. This is now solved. Perfect. Again, thank you, Zero, for the question which spawned this here idea about closing off the villagers. So this will be now where the villagers get stored. This will allow me to store lots of villagers. So we're going to see just how many we can actually get going up there. We're going to have to make a lot of beds and stuff. And we'll have to see. And but yeah, it works. It works great. Okay. Well, see, this is why we test. This tells me right here, I can't have that right there because they will bounce off of that as soon as somebody's right there. So let's really get a whole bunch of them in there. Yeah, we got one baby in there. Yeah, like they'll push back to an extent, and that's fine because this is probably what it'll look like. To be honest, I don't really need. Maybe we'll have like 40 villagers or something in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how many beds I wind up putting. But this, and then when I want a villager, make sure nobody's taking damage there from bumping, entity cramming kind of thing. Actually, does entity cramming work on? Let's find out. Well, the baby's got out. Alright, so this will have to have a... Yep, they could definitely bounce out, so you can't just leave it like that. Okay, so we have to do this. I'm curious if Bedrock has entity cramming. I'm guessing that answer is no. Bye, guys. Whoa! They just went whee and scattered everywhere. Okay, so there is now the new adult chamber for an industrial size breeder. So we're going to have to build that one from the exit point to... Yeah, we're going to have to redesign the whole thing. But thank you again for that idea because this works perfectly. And all I got to do is actually just put that right there and it's just boom, boom. That's perfect. And we'll do that so that they don't bounce out. And yeah. We're golden. There we go. Yeah, it's done. Ta-da! We need that there. No, we don't need that there. We don't need that. That's it. We'll have a regular size chamber here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which can actually be higher than that. Oh no, actually no, it cannot be higher than that. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's got to be 5 for the water to flow correctly on a 3 wide. It's got to be 5. Alright, so 3 wide, 5 long per chamber. We'll have 2 chambers. That gives me lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of villagers in there. Yeah, this whole thing is going to get a buff. Okay. Alright, we have a plan in place. Let's get this going. Alright, 5 million years later, when my realm loads up. Just so everyone knows, because I said this at the beginning of the stream, but for those that are here, my next stream will be on Thursday. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is why I'm streaming today. I'm back on my regular schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays are guaranteed. Fridays and Saturdays are kind of like off the cuff. We'll see if I do those. All right, now that I'm finally back to work. I gotta get back into my regularly scheduled life and just, you know, because unfortunately I work a mid shift. And me having mornings off is not bad. Yeah. I don't know what any of that stuff means. Just one of the packs is always having a conflict with another pack, but they're not that bad. Alright, guys. So now you guys. Interesting. I actually already have in place what I require. I was like, how am I going to get them out safely? And I just realized, wait a minute, if I break this right here, then they will go through the system and they'll wind up over here where the water no longer reaches. What? Is that why I had that extra bucket of water right there? Which then makes that be like that. That's why that was like that. Okay, well, that's easy enough to fit. What the? That's easy enough to fix. All I gotta do is break this one, and then I'll have access to that, and I'll just shove them in there. All right, yeah, we're golden. We're golden. All right, well, we already got one in. Yay. I dug out this entire thing, and it turns out I don't even need it, and I still want to decorate it. Right. Okay. So, let me see. Alright, that water is done. What the? Oh, I looked at the block through another block. Okay. Okay, cool. You're in place, you're in place. If we do this, so this is 3 wide already, right? So I can salvage some of this, I think. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Now that should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It's actually 6. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, yeah. This one here could be 6 because it's going on a minecart. When I need the other one up there, that's got to be a 6 and a 5. Okay, okay. So this is 5. Alright, so we got to just tear this out. Whoa. Y'all saw that? I think my game's crashing. Nothing's working again. I might actually have to reset this because it's a little bit kind of messed up. There's too many problems with this. Dragonnexus might go to its final form. Unfortunately, this year, let's log out and let's log back in. So there's a chance that after the sulfur update that apparently I'm going to be updating this realm. So we'll have to see about that. Yeah, we'll just have to see about that. See how that works. Let's try that now. Let's see if we can get back in and if it works. Yeah, so Mac, this world might wind up in the summer when we get the next drop after the sulfur caves. I think I'm gonna have to do a full reset and just start the new seed. Well, look at it this way: if I do wind up having to reset the realm, um, we'll have all the new dogs. Wow, it reset a bunch. So all I gotta do is, let's see, I gotta get this. Problem. Problem solved. Okay, that solves that. Alright, now I can just go ham. Two spaces on that side, and then 3 spaces on this side. That's not gonna match. Well, whatever. It is what it is. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Alright, so let's take this out. Well, put these blocks back in place so they don't get out. Two, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Why can't I get this? What? What time? Ah, there we go. Come here, Mr. Kitty Kitty. Over there, Mr. Kitty Kitty. Move your booty, Mr. Kitty Kitty. Oh no, I put a hole in there. Wait, I don't know what that was. No, this is wrong. Alright, because we'll have some... I don't have to be like that. And also one higher on sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this does go. Wait a minute, I don't have to worry about this being 6. This one here has to be 6. This doesn't have to be 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. And so if we did this, we'll just leave it right there so we can get some force behind it. Pull these out. Grab that from the wrong place. Okay. We got an ad in a minute. Okay, so they could drop back down here. And then they get pushed forward. And then this is now over because of the fact that I don't have the fence gates. So I gotta read the fences. Or actually, I could go get science. Either or, whatever I find first. That's what I'm going to get, whatever I find first. Let's go there, 20 seconds. Oh. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart that I blocked off the whole top row. What are you doing up there? Okay, now I can open it. I didn't. Oh. Oh, I don't have my wings on. Oh, I got that. Alright, so I'll have to rethink this here a little bit. But now, let's see. Does that go there? Yeah, we can do signs, we can defense gates, and there we go. Perfect. And now the water is forcing you to go that way. Even if you are here, it will force you into this corner, and then you get picked up. Yay! And I lock myself in again. Boo! All right. So this is the secondary holding chamber, the one we'll actually get them out of. And all I got to do now is drop things into here. Okay, so I need this screenshot right here. Okay, that's the exact coordinates that I need. All right. Okay, so this is set. This is now ready and waiting, and I just gotta get these guys up there somewhere now. Let's go find some light blocks. That's not where that would be. Where? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to use these. I don't find anything else. Hey, calm down up there. What the heck did he find? Oh, yeah, he did. I could do wool. Let's see, what light color would you like to flash in front of your face before you wind up thinking that you're gonna die? I'm thinking all I have is 30? Man, you need to hurry up. That one's got 54. That one's got a lot. Maybe we'll go with that. Okay, so I was out of sim distance for a lot of this. So these guys have a lot, and then them guys over there, they don't. They not so much. Because I'm AFKing in the wrong place. Yeah. I got an AFK over here on this side to balance this out some. Alright, so we gotta pick one of these. I don't want the white. See we go. So we gotta pick basically from here down. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking make 64 of this. Do I not have a lot of wool here from this ancient city? Where, oh, where is that at? Ah, okay, we got a lot of this. So we can use this. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Finally get somewhere. We got some lights and stuff. That's definitely not enough glass. Okay, hold on. I need to do some maths. 16, and if we alternate, that gets us 32 up, so that is not enough. Oh, wait. Let's go like this. Speedy goes out of style. Actually, wait, that's wrong. What I want to do. Let's see. I actually want to take this one out. And of course, why would I ever bring the lights that I brought? Just in case. Oh, wait. I can't put this one here. I'm still going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just got to do this and try to not get down, or try to get down without dying. It's definitely not enough glass. We're gonna go back to every other. They could just have a little psychedelic trip on their way down where they think they're gonna die, but they're not gonna die because they're gonna be fine. Oh, I knew this was going to happen at some point. Uh, Let me see something here. Where did we try to hide the villagers? What is this? Jungle! So the villagers only see this, even though there is more than meets the eye. Transformers, we're gonna make it fly. Wait, that's the wrong stones. I almost messed up that illusion. All right, we are in the positive numbers. Right. So what I need to do is make a temporary teleport. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How do I make a new warp? Ah, there we go. Warp name. Breeder. It would be a mob resource, I guess. I'm gonna do that. And then when we go here, we can go to player warps. No, it would be under warps. Where is this? Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, wait. So what is mob warps? Ah. Okay. Right. Okay, so we have a temporary one here. Hopefully this kills us. It did not. Let us leave this here open temporarily in case I get in there, and then I should be able to get back out. Okay, so that's kind of done. Okay, let's put the... Oh, no, wait. I have the lights over there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't need to come here. All I have to do is go back over there. Um... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's not good. We're going to shrink this room by 1 so that we have some symmetry. Let's see how. Let's grab a couple of these here stocks. Now let's make sure we are putting this in proper alignment. This here should be the center. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is now the center. Stay in the shadows, because if you don't, you mess yourself up. Alright, so this is a new center line here. We're gonna come over here and kind of almost install all this stuff back that was over there on this side so we can have it centered. Alright, so I actually have to pull in a wall right here, which means that this is gonna suck. I need to have this here lit up because I don't want mobs to be spawning up in there and stuff. So I gotta put lights on these walls. Oh, I forgot about that. That's the garbage pile. I have to be convincing with my work. And then a wall goes right there. Okay, cool. Probably don't really need this. But I will be needing the glass. And what's in there? Oh, and the bits. Okay, so 30. So we're pointing in the lower register. So we will go into the higher register from there. Okay. Eh. All that stuff despawned. That means it counts when I'm way down there. So I'm close enough. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so they go that way, which means that we're going to go that way. Alright, so we're going to put the glass there. We'll put the beds over there. I have like minimal deep slate. Tough. Okay, so. Nope. Nope. That's it. I can already tell I'm going to fall in there, so we're going to cover that up. Now, at least. There's stone. Right, so if the glass is going to be here, then this will have to come like this. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then over here. So I gotta get a shape of this to see about how much size. We got 2 on this side. So yeah, 2 on this side. Just in there. And of course I didn't bring anywhere. Okay, so this is basically that. I'm going to do something about this here floor. We're going to get the basic shape of this in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, so this is the drop chamber area. This is the expanded holding area. Two, 6, yeah. So this is where they're going to drop over from. So what I need to do is take this. Present that like that. Let's come over here. Put that on that wall. Right, now. We are going to temporarily go into creative. And I swear to God, this had better be a regular, everyday jungle villager when I put him in there. Yes! Yes! That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's get out of creative. And, well, you gotta go, because you were done in creative. And, oh, wait, yeah, hold on. And now I have a jungle leather worker villager head because it's creative, which means I gotta get rid of that. Let's, over here. And we just won't see it anymore. Hold on. There we go. We won't see it anymore. It'll be gone. Tear out all of this here stuff. Okay, so if that's that now, I gotta figure out how to turn off that stupid flame chunk. I already forgot. I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, we're not gonna flame chunks. Okay, so this is where it goes over, which means okay. We'll go. Okay, so we're getting the basic shape of everything in place. Alright, putting the foundations out. I mean, I got to change out the floor anyway, so I can't build the whole thing right now anyways. But today's not about building the whole thing. We'll worry about that later. What I got to do is get the floor plan in. So then I can start to decorate. Figure out what we're going to do here. Probably get some more of the warden scales and decorate here. And as well as here, as well as there. And then we're going to get some lighting in here. We got to decorate this place. Because now not just building things and figuring out how they work. No, now I'm actually, wait a minute, worrying about what it looks like. Because I'm getting better. A little claustrophobic here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not claustrophobic. It's just getting a little claustrophobic. Let's expand this out a little bit. We're gonna have to probably expand this out a little bit. Let's get some of this here up. I still gotta get those villagers up here too. Like, bro, this is a project. All because I want a specific kind of villager down there. Ugh. I need to see is actually over here. And that is, if I put this here, some of that, and then this goes there. Yeah, and it pushes them well enough. Right, but we're probably going to need some more room than that. Even for the babies, because the babies is going to start popping out like... Getting a rough shape in. We'll worry more about fine-tuning the rough shape later. Right, so that was if it was right there. So let's, what happens if we put it right here? That's where we want it. That's where we want it. Right there. Okay, so we have the glass right there. Boom, boom, boom. Villagers are going to be located right there, so that if we put the water there, it shoves everything. Oh, wait. That's right. That's right. Oh. Bullseye. That's how I want it right there. So we got plenty of room for babies. We got plenty of room for adults. Oh, oh, thank you for the hydrate. I need to actually make a hydrate command. Welcome in, Seismic B. How are you? Oh, I'm 20 minutes late. Oh, that's just great. All right, so basically that. So this is where I need to get the villagers in, right here. So I've got that now. Now I know where they're gonna fall, and I know where they're gonna start. Now all I gotta do is get the two guys that are down there into this hole. Right. Oh, this way. Okay, so I need that block to be like right there. but there's no way for me to actually get down there. Okay. All right. Oh, what the? There we go. Okay. Parents are here. Babies get flushed out. They come across. They come over here. We have an ad break in a minute. All right, let me see something here. Let's do some stuff for Rita. I need this back. Something like this. Much glass, many lag? No, glass doesn't lag. And we're on an ad break. But now, aside, glass doesn't create lag. Rack prevents mob spawning. Keeps things safe. That's why I always make my breeders out of glass when it's a like permanent breeder. Just to dang it. Just to be on the safe side. I want to be sure nothing ever happens weird. Alright, well there's the roof. Roof has been figured out. Alrighty. Glass is not lag. I did not just fall in here. Alright, let me make sure I don't fall back in there again. Might have to actually take this up one. I mean, technically, you don't need to take it up one, but... Always losing this stupid box. Something like that. Alright, let's see. It's what the ad said, and then it said that Discover is accepted everywhere. Uh-huh. Sure. That's what the ad said. I swear the ad is talking to me. How's your day going, by the way? Everything good? So many more ducks. Alright, so stick that right there temporarily. Sitting at work for another 6 hours. Well, I got a few more minutes before I end my stream, so I can go make lunch and then, get ready for work. And as I said, guys, for those that came in late, I will not be streaming tomorrow, even though it is my schedule. That's why I'm streaming today, because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow I have to do, and it's at the same time I would normally be streaming. So I won't be able to stream tomorrow. That's why I have this stream today. But we are back on our regularly scheduled program, with Fridays and Saturdays being the oddballs that I may or may not do, but guaranteed Tuesday, Thursday stream, 10 a.m. Eastern. So just bear that in mind. Right, so they go in there, and then I put the thing there, and then they get fed. And what I need to do is get more glass. And we're going to have to actually expand this out. Maybe we should worry about this here expansion after we get them in. How do I get those guys up here? We could always just up right there, and of course there's the torches right there where I was thinking of. Okay. Well, this sucks. Now I'm going through the gravel. Not there. There. Let me see something here. So this actually worked out really good. They're right here. The alignment was really dang on good. Where's my rails at? Where's all my rails at? It's not here. Ooh. Oh no. thought it was like in an orange box or something. Where are they? Okay, I don't see it here. Did I use it at the lodge? Lunch is almost over. Nah, for me, well, it's about to be noon for me, which is why I gotta go. And I can't even find my box of rails. I could have swore it was an orange box. Oh, yeah, that portal that I removed. I keep forgetting to fix that wall. It's not here. I've lost my rail box again. How is it not in here? Where did I put this stupid thing? Did I use it down here? Maybe I use it down here. Let's take a look. Now, when I rebuilt this, so it does foam blocks, I didn't have any reason to be using the rails. So it's not down here, fortunately. Shouldn't be in here either. No. I can't believe I have somehow lost my rail box. The beginning, I gotta go and get all that other. Some point, I have to do another trip. Actually, go for all that stuff. That flower stuff. It should be, yeah, that's TNT, that's good powder. These are books, yeah. It's a bunch of potions and stuff. That's just wool. So no, it's not here. I actually lost. It was here. Why would I need that? I needed these things. So the rail box was actually last used around here. Then what did I do with it? That's baby stuff. See it anywheres. I need to do something with that somewhere. Diamonds. I don't know why there's diamonds in there with the ice, but there's diamonds in there with the ice. I can't believe I lost this stupid box. Oh my god. I've got to stop losing these boxes. No, wait a minute. The last place I would have used it was actually over here at the original breeder. Because I put those rails right there. Where did I get? Please tell me I didn't break it and freaking lost it because I forgot to pick it up. That would suck. But I think that's what happened because I don't know where they are. I don't know where my rails are. They're completely gone. It's not this. I don't have it on me. Sucks. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. I have to make a whole bunch of rails. And I have to see how much gold I have, because I need to make golden rails. Gold do I have? Because I need golden rails. I got 25 blocks and 44. I might have some gold somewhere. Don't have an actual gold farm here yet. Definitely need to make one of those. But anyways, that'll be it for today, guys. I can't find the rails, so I will have to work on that a little bit off stream and get some rails going and make another shulker box because I don't know what happened to the other one. Go figure. So we're gonna end here, and let's see. We're gonna go over here. Let me see who is live that I could go ahead and raid out to, because it's usually normally I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays and I know Mickey's live. Now I think Cathadora's live. She was live, so she should be live. So hopefully she's live. Then I can go make lunch. And let's see here. Who do we have? We have Miner Mom, who's building an iron farm. We have Val, he's on Bedrock Farlands. He's doing Star Rupture, and then we have Cathadora with Farlands. Huh. You know what? I'm going to do. Oh, there's only 2 people. Oh, everybody left. Oh, did you guys really be? Let me see something here. Hold on. Who's in there? It's just B and Seismic. Right. Okay. Well, since it's just you two, thanks for hanging out to the very end, and I will see you guys on Thursday.